Gate 4. The Art of Creativity, Purpose, and Livelihood. My contract with myself. I promise to gaze with wonder at all things as if I were seeing them for the first time. I will not define anything, not even a flower. I will not say to myself, that is an apple blossom, it belongs to this species. Rather, I will see it as an illumination of nature. I will refrain from defining you, even if we have known each other for a long time. I will see you as an ever-emerging creation, revealing itself to me with infinite possibilities that are your spirit. I promise myself that I will eradicate all the fears that keep the creation within me from coming into the light, because I know that I have a gift within me, and I will find a creative way to gift it to the world. I will continue to see my purpose as uncovering the true purpose within each and every one of you, as you peel away the layers, the fears, the prejudices, the labels you have applied to yourself, so that your uniqueness can come to light. That way, each of us can offer our unique gift to the world. We are one great big human tapestry. Together, we will bring about peace, stillness, and camaraderie. We will find an alternative way to be close to one another. My signature that I will look for all things through the eyes of wonder. Creativity, purpose, livelihood, and the connection between them. I will sincerely try from the bottom of my heart to explain the deep-seated yoga concepts that have given me life tools so that I can help you connect your uniqueness and creativity to your purpose. This is the path to freedom and joy. These are the tools: kama, karma, dharma, artha, and moksha. Kama. The foundation of life is passion, the kama, the fire burning within me. It is primal, childlike, pure, and the primary source of creation. When I have passion, my creativity awakens, my uniqueness emerges, and my gift to the world appears. This is the ultimate purpose of my life, and the reason I'm here. Karma. Creativity is the space where I can let go of the karma, my patterns, my fears, my apprehensions, my habits, and my assumptions about who I am. Dharma. As I emerge into the light and follow the dharma, the wisdom, the godliness, and the spirit of life, I am led to the creation already within me that has until now been shrouded in darkness. I have within me the imagination to fulfill my dreams. I have infinite abundance, and I can influence you to bring you into the light along with me. You and I can create the world. I have a responsibility to show you your unique gift to the world because no one else can offer it. Therefore, you have a responsibility to fulfill your potential and share your gift with the world. This is your destiny. If not fulfilled, we have missed out on the opportunity to live life. Artha. According to the tradition of yoga, only once I have fulfilled and actualized my destiny and turned it into my livelihood, my artha, and I can provide for myself from within my unique creative gift to the world, then and only then can I be one with Dharma, spirit, and godliness. Moksha. You might ask, can I fulfill my creativity separately alongside my work that provides my livelihood? The yoga answer is no. I must leave my other pursuits and live in bhakti, a devotion to my purpose and destiny, with no fear of economic scarcity or of the ropes that might pull me down with messages like, don't do that, stay where you are, stay where it's safe. There will always be inner voices telling us this is a bad idea. However, there is another inner voice, however small, telling us this is a good idea. This voice opens the door to endless and infinite possibilities. When this happens, we can shift from merely existing, from the grind of work, from just functioning and rolling from one day to the next, to truly living. This is a place devoid of time and space, a place where I never feel like I have worked a day in my life, where I could be in my studio until 1 a.m. because I am filled with joy and exalted freedom that is moksha. Each one of us has a unique gift that is unlike that of any other person. It is your obligation to realize and fulfill your special potential and offer it to the world. This is our life purpose. If this does not occur, we miss out on the opportunity to live life. Life and livelihood, two separate worlds? Modern life tends to separate work and personal life, as if we exist in two separate worlds, our professional world and our personal world. We wake up, go to the office, earn a living, then go home to relax, pursue hobbies, spend time with friends, or care for our children. The philosophy of yoga suggests that they are not disconnected, that we are one with our essence. We don't come home from work. We are who we are, no matter where or when we are. Whether you are with your children, your friends, or traveling around the world, you will always be yourself. For example, if you are a doctor, you are a doctor in every situation and at all times. You do not stop being a doctor just because you are not in your clinic at the moment. I feel this way about my work. For years, I tried to separate my studio, where I worked and supported myself, from my personal life. It was a lifelong struggle. Since my studio was in my house, I looked for ways to keep them apart. I set up a separate entrance. I served my clients coffee in the studio rather than in my kitchen. I had a separate bathroom. I worried that my life partner might feel uncomfortable with people dropping by at any hour of the day or night. After a long battle, I finally realized that my house, my livelihood, myself, my friends, and my neighbors are all one. The struggle to separate them only caused me pain and suffering. Today, I am thrilled that you, my students, drink coffee in my kitchen. I love it when someone wants to have a birthday party or even a wedding in my garden. I am happy when my students become my friends and my neighbors become my students. If I happen to meet one of you at the mall or after a run and you tell me your back hurts, I will never tell you to schedule a consultation. I'll discuss it with you on the spot and see what can be done. My home is my studio, and my essence encompasses all the things I do, my home and my time. I have no separation, even though some might say this invades my privacy. I disagree. If I lie in bed at night, unable to sleep because I am thinking about you, my students, I accept that lovingly. That's okay with me because my purpose, my destiny, is to be your coach and yoga teacher. That is my essence, my mission, regardless of time or place. This is my joy. I believe my work is part of my essence. If someone works in a place that doesn't suit them, they aren't truly living. Every moment of life is precious and irreplaceable, so we have a responsibility to infuse our essence into each and every moment. There is no separation between work and life. Life is every moment, every hour. It doesn't start after we punch out of work. The karma of money. What are my patterns, values, and fears regarding money? I understand that money can be a source of prosperity, liberation, and abundance for me. It can also lead to a life of worry, fear, and inner conflict with myself, as well as with my friends, students, or a life partner. The yoga tradition teaches me that money is a means to an end, not an end in itself. Money can help me realize my potential and bring my unique gifts to the world. As I explore money through the lens of the yoga tradition, I also examine my inner sources and the external messages I've received about money, my relationship to it, and how I make a living. The important question I find myself asking is, how can I turn money into a pure and sacred tool? My karma, which includes my preconceived patterns and values about money, is strongly shaped by the behaviors I observed in my childhood home and by my personal experiences. Many of my fears and concerns stem from watching my mother, who lived in constant fear of not being able to make a living and pay our mortgage or the bills that arrived in the mail. Conversely, my father was a painter, a photographer, and a bohemian who loved life passionately. He never stressed about money. Today I sold a painting, so we have food. If I don't sell one tomorrow, we'll manage. The main thing is that we are okay. Let's enjoy the moment. Who cares about tomorrow? These conflicting perceptions are ingrained in me and have become part of my karma. On the one hand, I am passionate about fulfilling my dreams and living in the moment. On the other hand, financial stresses and worries weigh heavily on me, influencing my financial decisions as well as the fulfillment of my dreams. I explore those fears deeply within my soul so they no longer hold me back. My fear of financial scarcity can prevent me from taking certain financial risks. For example, I want to open an additional space in my house for my studio so I can teach dance movement, but this fear is keeping me from moving forward. I can immediately recognize behavior patterns stemming from my individual karma. I realize that these patterns are disempowering my growth and my ability to reach my full potential. The tradition of yoga invites us, you and me, to examine those patterns, dig deeply into the root, and try to understand the source so we can free ourselves from them and move forward toward our personal and professional self-actualization. The beauty of money is that when used wisely, it will transform into a sacred vessel for spiritual enlightenment. And so, I would like to ask myself the following question, and I invite you to ask yourself the same. Where does my money come from? Does it come from work that adds good to the world? Do I use my money to help others reach their full potential? Yoga teaches us to see money as a tool that, beyond covering our basic needs, also allows us to support those around us on their spiritual journey and to give generously to their growth. We must recognize that our karma related to money extends beyond our interactions with ourselves. It also affects our relationship with others. Money can cause conflicts between us, especially since each of us carries our own karma into the relationship. For example, one partner might strongly prefer to save money, while the other might want to live for the moment without worrying about tomorrow. My friends might feel uncomfortable if I buy them gifts or pay for dinner at a restaurant and insist on splitting the bill. Therefore, it is important to listen with sensitivity to others' karma regarding money issues, using understanding and compassion. This approach will help us, you and I, build healthier relationships. When I apply the principles of yoga to my relationship with money, I transform the idea of money into a tool for a better life. Therefore, I must continually reflect and ask myself, does the money I earn make the world a better place? Could I free myself from financial insecurities that are holding me back from reaching my potential? Yoga helps me to develop a healthy, sacred relationship with money and frees me from the financial insecurities of scarcity that suffocate me, weigh me down, and keep me awake at night. When I am freed from the fear of scarcity, I merit a life of harmony as well as the ability to support you in your art of life. The karma of money is built into our yoga journey. When we understand the source of this karma and how it influences us, we can start to free ourselves from the anxieties and fears that accompany us. Yoga teaches us to see money as a tool that can be used for good and as a means to support ourselves and others on our spiritual paths. When money comes from a place of love, compassion, and good intentions, it transforms into a sacred energy that allows us to share our gifts with the world. Svadhisthana, the chakra of creativity and sexuality. This chakra is located above the pelvic floor and below the belly button. This part of the body holds a special energy, as it is from this energy that man is created. It's easy to see how the tradition of yoga identified this location as the source of creativity, the basic animal instinct that is less a space of logical thinking and more a source of primal survival and sexuality. In life, I like to ask those around me, the wise people in my life, for advice, and I tend to gather many opinions. I rarely stop to ask myself, how does that feel in my gut? When I do, when I pause and check in with my stomach, with my gut, and ask, what do I sense? What's making noise? Do I find stillness? Is it pleasant? Do I feel I've been stabbed in the gut with a knife? Butterflies? Indigestion? Or is it pleasant? Is it right for me? If so, then I have made the right decision. When creativity stems from the pit of my stomach rather than from fear, anxiety, or delays, and creates something unique and special within me, I know I am working on the right frequency. This happens when I am in a state of calm and quiet. When I keep my thoughts and feelings from clouding my gut intuition, creativity will rise within me. The element that connects to this chakra is water, clean, clear, and pure, like a spring flowing within me. The color of the chakra is orange. Whenever I wear an orange dress, I feel a certain energy, open, lit up, very different from the energy I might feel in a black dress. This chakra is connected to the sense of taste, which is very important. When I taste something delicious like chocolate or a piece of fruit that I love, the taste spreads throughout my body and makes me feel happy. When I taste something rotten, I react immediately with objection. Oh no, that's rotten. Through my sense of taste, I can tell if my food contains the energy of life, if it has soaked up sun rays, water, fresh air, and love. Different flavors evoke memories, inspiration, and joy, allowing me to express my own creativity. I am obliged to bring my unique individual gifts to the world. When these gifts are revealed and brought into the light, I become one with the Creator, because the Creator creates the world, and I create as well. I study, research, and practice things that wise people before me have said and done. When I bring my own uniqueness in my own way with my own voice, I step into the light and I live my purpose. Often I wonder, what talent or special unique quality do I have? It's all been done before. Everyone knows that. You are probably also thinking that to yourselves. What is special or unique about me, one might say? What is the big deal about baking a cake or writing a book or opening a store or starting a business? Anyone could do that. But not really. Anyone could not. Everyone has their own gift that is uniquely theirs or mine. Everyone has a different way of doing things that reflects their own expression. When it happens, when I express myself and my intentions accurately, it becomes part of the tapestry that connects us all to each other. As we come together on the same wavelength, feeling in sync with each other without the need for words or explanations. On the eve of the Jewish holiday of Passover, I taught a class without saying a word. My students said the class felt sacred. There was a certain wavelength in the air that was hard to describe or define. It came from within. It arose from me and reached them. Each of us has the ability to do this, to create our own frequency. It's crucial to pay attention to your intention. I might have a talent, such as a gift for scientific learning, and then ask myself, what will I do with this talent? I could build war machines or develop a cure for a disease. I need to ensure I use my talent to bring goodness into the world. That is my calling. This is where I break away from feelings of, this is so difficult, this is so uncomfortable, and this is no good for me. I am no longer dependent on pleasure or pain. A different force guides me. Herein lies true happiness. Pay attention. Have intention. 100% intention will lead you to your unique talent, whether that talent is cooking, painting, math, or writing. Add this focused intention to your talent, and creativity and purpose will unite. My wish for you is that, through the foundations of this chakra of Svadhisthana, which include the color orange, the sense of taste, and the flow of water, you will discover how to express your unique gift and bring it into the world. Together, we will weave a new world. We will reach a new earth where we can rest peacefully and stop fighting. Asteya, non-stealing. Asteya is one of the core tools of yoga. It means not to steal or take what isn't yours. Yoga is a tradition of giving rather than taking. When I practice yoga, I don't force movement. Instead, I allow it to unfold and emerge from within me. I don't siphon energy from others or drain them. I also avoid adopting others' thoughts or ideas. I recognize that I possess within myself all the precious stones of life. All I need to do is peel away the layers, not add layers. Yoga is the practice of peeling away the layers to reveal the diamond within. So there is no need to covet or be jealous, not of someone else's body or their home or their life partner or their lifestyle. It's about cleaning, not claiming. As soon as I set myself free from taking what isn't mine, all of life's good rains down on me like droplets of pearls from the sky. To deepen the search, to deepen my practice, I ask myself questions. In yoga, this questioning is known as svadhyaya, the exploration and internal research. It involves ongoing self-exploration so I can identify energy points that may be blocked and thereby prevent me from accessing true freedom and true joy. These are the points I need to work on every day. This daily research is my life's work. Now would be a good time to stop, pause, grab a pen and paper, and take a moment after each question to listen to your heart and write down what you discover there. Describe a situation in which you felt creative. Where did you feel that creativity in your body? What is your special, unique gift to offer the world? What do you need to liberate, peel away, move out of the way, or part ways with in order to set out on your journey and strengthen the creativity and uniqueness within you? Do you like your job? Would you work there for no pay? If you suddenly inherited a large sum of money, meaning you no longer had to work to earn a living, what would you do with your life? How could you turn your dreams into a livelihood? Snacks for the way. I will make sure to cleanse my body and soul each morning and channel living energy into myself every day. I will make sure to meet new people, visit new places, and experience new things, as this ignites a spark that lights my inner fire. I will avoid things that diminish my inner light with no fear of letting go of old, worn-out ideas or opinions that no longer serve me. And I will embrace new ones that suit me now. This is also a good place to pause a minute and write down my reflections. What will you take along in your backpack? What will you pack for the ride? Creativity is the art of recognizing that what you consider natural and obvious is uniquely so for you. Gift it out into the world. As we conclude this gate, please take a minute to journal some reflections of gratitude.